Hi everyone, I'm Rosie and welcome to Vox Yoga. This is a short physical warm-up that you can do before you start to sing. So you could do it before a performance or maybe before you start your vocal warm-up. I did a few of these videos last year and they were really successful. So these are some new things that you can try and you can do them anywhere. You just need a little bit of space. Try the full practice today and then you can take the elements that you like or the ones that work the best for you. So just make sure you've got a little bit of space. You can be wearing anything, but make sure that you are comfortable and we'll get started. So we'll start by connecting the breath to some really simple movement. This is going to help to just calm, focus our mind, help us to start to be aware of our breath and get the upper body moving. So before we do this, just a few shoulder rolls. And then we'll get stuck in. Great, so on your next inhale, reach the arms out, stretching them out, up and overhead. Palms can touch above. Exhale, release. You're just going to follow your own breath pattern. Inhale, you can bend the knees. Imagine you're sweeping up all the energy. Exhale. Release. You can breathe through the nose or the mouth. It really is up to you. Inhale, arms overhead, stretching up. Exhale. It's quite nice to sigh out. Two more, follow your breath pattern. Inhale. You can look up if it feels good. Exhale. Last one. And roll the shoulders. Great. A side stretch is always great before we sing to really open up the ribs and again become more aware of our breath. This one we're going to get our whole body involved. So reach both the arms up overhead and this time interlace the hands with your index fingers together. Then inhale here, feel a lift. Exhale, over to the right. So you're going to feel the nice side stretch down the left side body, the left ribs. Then for more, optional, you can take your left foot and just bring it behind the right foot. You might need to bend your knees slightly to get into the posture. And having that sense of openness through the left side body here. Breathe. Just keep the left shoulder away from the ear here. Great. Release the feet, come back to center. You can shake out the arms here or inhale, lift. Exhale, over to the left. So once more, keep the shoulder down away from the ear. Feel that nice stretch in the right side body. And then to add more, right foot becomes behind the left. Breathe. Good, then inhale, release the feet, arms back up to center. Exhale, release the arms back down. Couple of rolls for the shoulders. Good, then on an inhale, shoulders come to the ears. Exhale, release. Once more, inhale, shoulders to the ears. Release. It's also good to stretch the hip flexors out before we sing. A lot of these muscles are very large and are connected to our spine, our diaphragm. So if they're tight, they can have an effect on our breathing. So of course it's great to do a nice yoga flow, but if not, a lunge can be just as good. We're going to add a shoulder and a neck stretch into this as well. So bring the right foot forward to start with, and then just come to a lunge. So try and keep the right knee over the ankle. Bend the back knee, the left knee here. This will keep our pelvis in the best setup. Then you're just going to straighten the back leg, and you'll notice that the pelvis then doesn't tilt or tuck the wrong way. So once you're happy in this lunge, feel a nice stretch down the left hip flexor. Take your hands, interlace the palms behind the back, then bring your palms to your right hip. You'll feel a nice stretch down the left shoulder blade. You can then tilt your neck to the right, so right ear to right shoulder, and breathe here. So you've got lots going on, and it only takes a minute or two to do this. So stretching the hip flexors. Because of the balance, you're actually waking up the core a little bit as well. Improving alignment, then stretching out the shoulder and the neck. Make sure you're breathing. Great, to come out of this, bring the hands to the back, neck to center first, then release the arms, and then step your left foot to meet the right. Great, couple of breaths here, and we'll go on the other side. Bring the weight into the left foot, bending the left knee, and we'll bring the right leg behind for the lunge. Once more, set up the left knee over the left ankle. First of all, bend the right leg, the back leg here, and then straighten that back leg from there. You'll feel the pelvis stay in line. Great, once you're happy in your lunge, interlacing the hands behind the back, and then bringing your fists to your left hip. Breathe here, and then tilting your neck, head to the left, so ear to shoulder here, and breathe. Great, to release, arms come behind once more, head comes to center. Release the arms and step the right foot back to the left to come to standing. So we've done a neck stretch already, but we'll just get a little bit more movement in the neck as well. So first of all, just some really simple yes, no's, maybes. Great, then it's quite nice to protect our neck here by putting the hands across the chest, and then we'll just look up. Again, as much as feels good, and then over to the right, back to center, over to the left. Good, back to center, and release. Great, we'll add a tongue stretch into that now. So the tip of the tongue goes behind your bottom teeth, and then the middle just sticks out. That might be enough, or again, we're going to add in the neck stretch. This might be a super subtle movement, so don't go too far. You're just going to lean back with the tongue out, and then you'll feel a bit of a kind of pull down here, which will be the back of the tongue. So as soon as you feel that, stop, breathe into the stretch. So again, use the hands across the chest to support. Set up your tongue stretch. Then looking up first of all. Breathe here. Good, take it over to the right. If it feels good, it might be a very small movement. Drop the chin slightly as well. Back to center. Release for a moment if you need to. Then we'll drop the head back. I say drop back. Move the head up slightly. Then over to the left. Keep checking in with the breath. Then you can drop the chin a bit. Back to center and release everything. Nice release exercise for the jaw now. So take a very soft fist, just bring it to the side of the jaw here. Just elbow out to the side where it feels good. Have the jaw slightly open And we're only going to hold this for a couple of breaths. So first of all, just move your head towards your fist ever so slightly. You'll feel a little bit of resistance. Then we're only going to hold this for a couple of breaths. This time you're going to actively push your jaw towards your fist. So keeping that jaw from the hinge just hanging there. Just 1 or 2 breaths. And release. You might feel a difference already. Let's go to the other side. Again, gentle, soft fist. Have the jaw just hanging there first of all. Then moving the head slightly towards the fist to engage the neck muscles. Good. Then actively pressing the jaw to the hand and breathe. And release. Just move the jaw up and down a few times. And often it feels much more free afterwards. We'll finish with my larynx wobble, my favourite larynx wobble. It's not mine, it's yours, it's everyone's. So again, either side of your larynx, just really gently placing the fingers there, fingertips. Then you just move your larynx from side to side, again, really subtle movements. You might feel the odd click. That's normal. And release. We'll finish with a spine roll. Spine rolls are great at any time to get our spine moving and feel like we're in the correct alignment. So you can do them at the start of the warm-up, end of your warm-up, just when you need to reset as well. So start off in a nice standing posture. Then as slowly as you like here, tuck the chin, keep the arms relaxed and just start to roll forward from the hips. Arms stay heavy, neck stays relaxed, and then you'll end in a standing forward fold. Knees can be bent, or legs can be straight. And just take a few breaths here. Is a nice place to try and add some maybe gentle vocalizing, accents or SOVT if you wish, before you start your vocal warm-up. Great, and to come back up to standing, tuck the chin once more and imagine each vertebrae stacked on top of the next. Keep the arms heavy, head is last to come up. Breathe here. Then my last bit of advice is just to stretch. And anything that feels good, really. You know what your body needs, so listen to it and do the best warm-up for you on that day. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. If you've enjoyed it, hit subscribe. I release weekly videos, yoga, singing, yoga and singing. I'm also doing some live classes at the moment, so you can check these out in the description box below. Thank you again and have a great day.